said, my excitement returning. Darren was 2 years older than me. He was wise in the ways of the world. I knew that I could count on him to keep my secret shame between us. The waitress came back, who just laughed at me like Nelson Muntz. Now I've lost my place. You think I'd never read? Oh man!
Don't feed the trolls.
Hey, there it is. I should talk to the author of this piece. The waitress came back by our table. Can I get you guys anything else? Before I could demand a shrubbery and a phone number with equal chance of getting either, Darren asked, "Can we get some slightly burnt white toast?" The waitress and I gave him the same curious look. He smiled back enigmatically. 20 minutes later, with burnt toast in my pocket, butterflies swarming in my stomach, I bought my ticket. We stood in a line that grew to about 24 people, and we waited for the theater to open. I made nervous small talk with Darren, talking a little too loudly about that amazing cast that I had seen that one time, and I think I chose Huntington Beach. The doors opened a few minutes before midnight. We walked into a theater that TARDIS-like seemed bigger on the inside than it appeared on the outside. Dirty blue and orange curtains hung on the walls. 2 aisles separated 3 groups of squeaky blue seats. The floor was painted navy blue, blue being a reoccurring theme in this particular theater. The floor was appropriately sticky. We chose seats on the aisle near the back. I should have been freaked out when a guy sat down a few rows in front of us and lit up a cigarette in total violation of the theater's rules and fire code, but being rebel adjacent exciting. The theater quickly got as full as it was going to get. It seemed that most of the audience members knew each other, especially the 4 people who huddled together at the front on the screen. A dude with long black hair and bright red lipstick emerged from the group and spoke to the audience. "I'm just a sweet transvestite! Sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania!" Exactly he said, because as he began speaking, a hand tapped me on the shoulder. I looked up, and I saw the most phenomenally beautiful girl I had ever seen in the world standing in the aisle. She had shiny black hair and a Betty Page haircut, bright green eyes, full red lips. She wore a red corset. It hurt. Perfect. She bent over and she asked me, "Are you a virgin?" I was a virgin in every way that mattered. And in that moment, I would have pushed my mother in front of a train on its way into a lake of fire if it meant that this girl would have separated me from this painful affliction. If I had been standing, I'm certain that I would have fainted. What? She extended one hand, and she caressed my face. I
said,
"Are you a virgin?" Yes! Flashed. She squeaked. And she said, "This is going to be fun." Before I could ask if this particular kind of fun came with an instruction manual, she stood up and she hollered, "I have a virgin! Before I knew what was happening, she stood me up, she had me repeat some oath that I've long since forgotten, and she spanked me. Not brutally, but not overly gently either. I remained fully clothed. But by the time some of you went on, I remained fully clothed. But by the time I feel like I'm not going to say the word that makes you say the other thing, because I know how that happens.
just you wait.
I remained fully clothed, but by the time my deflowering was over, I was soaked through to my skin because everyone in the theater had assaulted me with squirt guns and spray bombs.